From this point on, we'll have a glance into how the future looks like. From what we've seen by now, we can see that hackers are not going to stop. They're going just to pick up more speed. And why wouldn't it stop? Because they make more money out of it. Nowadays, everybody's a target, whether you're a small business, a big vendor, a service provider. If you have anything that hackers can gain from passing from information, ending up dealing with actual money or any other commodity, then you're probably going to be a target. Even individual people are targets nowadays because dealing with online banking and hackers are looking to get into them as well. Hacking becomes easier. Like I showed you before, you can find tutorials on hacking on YouTube and any other website, and it's becoming more and more popular knowledge. As a result, more and more people are trying to hack websites, and of course, beginning with a small website. And some of them are even working up the way to a bigger vendors like Sony. Either way, what's important to understand is that once this information is out there, companies should take into account into the risk management that they will be trying to get hacked, and they will have these kids running around trying to attack them day and night. So this is not going to go away. It's going just to get more better. Governments are also joining the race. The reason I choose to mention is not because I believe that governments will try to hack one another, necessarily their businesses. I'm just pointing it out because sometimes some companies, some service providers, some places could be affiliated with, again, either a social message or a political message. As a result, they might get compromised or might be a target to compromising just because of that. And we can see the example of anonymous group and what they have tried to do. And of course, we'll see more of it in the future. So the goals are very easy. Hackers are trying to go either for money or power, and if possible, they will have it both. Either way, this means that website owners and online businesses are either subject to threats by hackers or to attempt to get hacked by them and monetize out of their information. Now, of course, things are getting more and more on the roll. The market and the ecosystems are becoming expensive as well. And now we can have there is a very highly development ecosystem in the market, which includes different tools, different capabilities, different vulnerabilities to address the different vendors, different software, and it's not going to go away. It's only going to get worse, and this will drive people to go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to try to take a shot of this website. I'm going to try to test its security, and so bridging, I can do this, I can do that, and maybe getting paid or maybe getting this kind of money. So again, it's driving people forward, not necessarily backwards. So we've discussed about websites and how people are going to attack them. Now, as you're probably aware, mobile applications are becoming slowly the next thing, and more companies are moving into mobile applications. It's important to understand mobile application, just like any other application, has security vulnerabilities in it. Although people are trying to make a stand about mobile being more secure, it's not necessarily true, and mobile does have its vulnerabilities. Some applications, depending on the way that they're programmed and designed, are even vulnerable to attacks such as cross-site scripting and SQL injection. Now, it might be a little bit puzzling at first to ask why an application could be a subject to a web attack or application attack. Well, the reason for it is quite simple. Well, most of the mobile applications nowadays are built using the client-server model, such as online banking. So we have the client, which is usually the mobile application itself, and we have the server. Now, the majority of the companies nowadays are already have a website, an interactive website, whether it's an online shop or an online business, and they have a web services. So you can see companies such as Facebook and Twitter, and they already have this infrastructure existing in place. Not going to scratch everything and rebuild it to fit the mobile. Instead, they're going to try to make the mobile work backwards with the web. So what we have is at the bottom line, most of the mobile application developers are choosing HTTP as their protocol to communicate back and forth between the client and server, and they choose web servers such as Apache, IIS, etc. to actually be part of the infrastructure, which means that hackers can go ahead and look at mobile applications the same way they looked on websites. They're going to try to figure out which website is communicating with and going to try to attack it. Now, This is already happening, and we can see that just from this recent year, we had cross-site scripting on Google Android Web Market website. Now, the implications of it were severely high. Basically, Google admitted that users could potentially upload a malicious application to their website, and by so trying to get users to download it and run it on their mobile. Now, in the area where websites are trying to advertise, constantly trying to advertise, download this mobile app or use this mobile app with our website, obviously this is something that can steal a lot of users and can result in being the victim. The customers and the visitors could be a victim of fraud using their mobile, while the hackers using malicious mobile application. From the actual mobile point of view, this is another discovery that has been made recently. You can see this is a cross-site scripting attack on Google's actual Gmail application. It was reported and they fixed it, but as you can see in the screenshot, actually what we see is that hackers have been discovered that the Gmail application, once you send an HTML email and someone is trying to view it using the Gmail application, this actually has corruption in it, and as a result, the cross-site scripting can actually manifest in trying to make actions on the mobile, such as deleting a contact, adding a contact, making an SMS, making a call, and etc. So as you can see, hackers are trying to go both ways here. They're going to try to attack the actual servers of the application, again, as if it were a very ordinary website, and they will try to attack the actual mobile application and try to see how far they can go, corrupting information or trying to make it reach into other websites and check its behavior.